And RBI is looking to inject liquidity of about 3,000 crores via open market operations in the month of October. Remember, they've already been doing that, so this is something that was on the calendar for them. About 36,000 crores, that's a big amount that they're talking about. Based on the assessment of durable liquidity needs going forward and seasonal growth in the currency circulation observed in the build-up to the festive season, they've kept all of that in mind, and they're looking at an amount of 36,000 crores in order to inject liquidity into the system again. Just picking up on a few stocks that Agam also mentioned before we go across. Actually, Ira is joining us right now regarding this news. Ira, what have you been learning from the same?
Morning, Davina. I think this is a continuation of last week's intention and actions to ensure that system liquidity remains comfortable. So what the RBI has done today is provide a calendar under its open market operations, saying that in the month of October, we are going to infuse 36,000 crore. We are going to do it in 3 tranches. And of course, this is going to be done under the open market operation program through bond buybacks, government bond buybacks. It's notable for 2 reasons. One, typically the RBI does not provide a calendar. In fact, market participants keep crying out for a calendar because then it allows them to plan better and have more predictability on how much liquidity will be infused. The RBI typically stays away from that, but this time, noticing perhaps the nervousness in the market or the sentiment issues in the market, they have given you an upfront guidance that there will be 36,000 crore in open market operations this month. The second is the pace. Until about August, they were doing 1 a month. In September, they did 2 a month. I
think we've lost the line on Ira. But like she just mentioned, that this is interesting because it gives you the calendar for the OMO operations, and probably, like she highlighted, the nervousness in the market is what's demanded this from them. Ira, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just making a brief mention that this should help bring down the short-term rates when they start to open. So the T-bill rates had gone up to about 7.18 at a peak last week, so should help bring those down.
Ira, the quantum of 36,000 crores, how does that stack up to their earlier OMOs?
They do usually 10,000 crore in each tranche. This time it's working out to about 12,000 crore in each tranche. So, the total amount is significant from the monthly perspective as opposed to per auction perspective. Because as I said, I think you may have missed that. In August, they did 10,000. That's been their average on a monthly basis. In September, when things started to go awry, they've done 20,000, 2 rounds of open market operations. And in October, they're doing 3 rounds of open market operations. The overall liquidity deficit has been running in the range of 1.5 lakh crore or so. So it's not like it takes away the entire liquidity deficit. But then, of course, they have been doing term repos, etc., that have continued. Plus, they had reduced or increased the carve-out from SLR, which was a huge relief as well. So I think broadly, they're making sure that they're on top of the liquidity situation from a system level. Beyond that, of course, NBFCs are a separate issue.